Welcome to your first look here from Anaheim 2, brought to you by 60 Helmets. I'm Kellen Brauer, outside of Angel Stadium for the second time this year for the 2024 Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship. We have a new 450 points leader this week, and a lot of people are excited about it. Aaron Plessinger of Red Bull KTM on top. We got a chance to talk to him on press day today. We also got a chance to see the guys ride a little bit, so I'm not going to stand in front of the camera too much. We're going to get into that action and see what these guys had to say and see what the racetrack looked like inside of Angel Stadium. Of course, it's all brought to you by 60 Helmets. 60 Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. 60's patented Omni-Directional Suspension technology provides protection capabilities unmatched by any other helmet design. All right, Aaron Plessinger, points leader. Hey, what does it feel like leading the 450 class in points, huh?
You know, it doesn't feel that much different than a regular week. You know, I don't know. You know, I led in the 250s before, and once I got a hold of it, I never let it go. So hopefully this is the same kind of deal. But no, it feels good. It feels like, I mean, like I said, a regular week, but now everybody's kind of looking at me a little different now. I'm in everybody's head now. So you know, a lot of phone calls this week and a lot of interviews. So it was cool. It was fun. But overall, I'm ready to get back to racing, man.
Reflecting back to how you felt at Anaheim 1, is it exciting to come back here? You're going to have a dry race and you get 3 chances at it again?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, I think with a little bit better of start in Anaheim 1, I think I could have definitely got up on the podium. Maybe been battling up front for a little bit, but yeah, I think 3 good starts and 3 good races. I'll be you know, back up on the podium and keep in this championship hunt.
All right, Ken Roczen, man, I feel like everyone's been talking about you've been like almost the fastest guy every single week, and I know the results aren't there, but are you pretty happy with how the riding's been?
Yeah, absolutely. I think my starts have been really good, and my riding has been really good. And you know, we have back-to-back heavy weekends, and like I said in San Francisco, it can go great, and it cannot. You know, last weekend was just a mistake on my end, and it's something that can happen so quick. You know, with a track that's that treacherous, and I guess it was my time to throw it away. So I was able to look past it pretty quickly, and I'm just holding on to that. I've been riding really well. I'm putting in a shit ton of effort, and my starts have been good, and overall, like, my fitness has been great. So there's really not much to complain about. So I just take it for what it is. And in years past, I feel like I would have been 40 points down by now, and we're still early in the season. And you know, it's not like I want to do any more mistakes, but the way the points have fallen, it's digestible. Let's put it that way.
The crash, was it just the front end was a little twisted up? They came in, banged it straight, and then you're good again?
Yeah, the way it landed, like, I mean, even in Anaheim 1, it's just heavy on the bike, on the handlebars, and then this one was the worst one almost, and I barely made it, because just the way the track was so gnarly. Barely made it back to the mechanics. I stalled it along the way because I went crooked into a rut, so that obviously took some time away, and then it wasn't like it was totally straight afterwards, but it was good enough to at least put a little bit of a charge in.
Yeah, I'm excited. Track looks sweet, got good weather. Man, just excited to get racing. Yeah, you got 3 gate drops, but this seems to be like it's going to be a pretty interesting year. So yeah, man, excited for it.
Excited to finally get into a dry track again too?
Yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, last week was fun. I feel like the track was pretty good. Just sketchy there, and once that rain hit, I think everybody kind of felt the same. So yeah, luckily we don't have to worry about that this weekend, hopefully, and get some good racing in.
Were you able to reset pretty quick? I know the frustration after crashing in the last lap last week bit you a little bit. Were you able to reset okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's happened a lot in my career, so you kind of have to move on. It was a long, silent drive back to the apartment Saturday night. But yeah, like I said, man, I talk about it a lot about riding the waves, and it's usually whenever you're at the top is whenever you talk about that. But yeah, man, the last 2 weekends have been disastrous, which is tough. When you look at kind of my whole main event last weekend, like, it was going exactly how I needed it to go. I was beating the guys I needed to, and yeah, just kind of got carried away there with 2 corners to go, which, yeah, frustrating. But like I said, got to move on, and you know, like I said, I know how crazy it can get. So just kind of focus on this weekend and getting out of here safe, healthy, and hopefully get some points back.
To me, when you crossed the finish line, it looked like you were just like, finally, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was a long time sitting on the couch, and it's good to be back racing and winning again. It felt really good.
But going back to San Francisco real quick, did you feel that maybe the crash from A1 kind of maybe hampered you a little bit more than you thought?
I was definitely a little bit more than I thought, but I knew it was going to be a struggle. I really didn't ride much that week. Was kind of struggling with some things, and yeah, we were just kind of going there and do the best we could. And then I started feeling better later in going into San Diego there. But yeah, I feel good now, and yeah, I think the body's back in a good spot. I was still kind of struggling in San Diego a little bit, but it was another mud race, so it started drying up throughout the main, which kind of suited me a little bit more. But yeah, I feel good and ready to go this weekend.
Do you feel rolling into a Triple Crown then, 3 main events, you're going to be good through all 3 then?
Yeah, I should be good. Yeah, it'll be good to go.
A year ago, you were right here, but you're racing Futures instead, and now you're on a factory KTM racing your 4th ever Supercross. Whirlwind, right?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely been a whirlwind. No, I'm excited. First Triple Crown this weekend, so I'm ready to go.
What do you think about this format? Like, how have you kind of prepared yourself mentally for it?
I think the biggest thing for me was just knowing I have 3 shots. Three motos to go for it, and I think that's going to be beneficial just because, like, obviously I've pretty much only had 1 real main event because we've had 2 motors, so I mean it doesn't really count, I feel like. So I have 1 real main event, and I have a chance to have 3 more tomorrow night. So I think that's going to be a big thing. Have 3 main events, 3 chances to be up front with all the guys. So should be good.